So this is another sketchbook from the Netherlands. It's a bigger sketchbook than the previous A6 Sized one. This one starts only with some oil pastel drawings or something. I don't know why I was obsessed with oil pastels during that time, but I was just making all my sketches in oil pastels. Then I was again trying to get back to some acrylic painting, so I painted some faces and some portraits using acrylics. I think this was a sketch made using some Pinterest reference, I guess. Then one of our friends was teaching us how to play these two Spanish games called Burro and Virus. And we were playing that one day. Then once me and my roommate and a bunch of us had gone near the canal. So we were just sitting by the canal and sketching each other. So I sketched my roommate Komal. I was still using oil pastels for doodling, guys. I was unhinged. Then I was trying to, get back into sketching out faces and portraits, because I always end up doodling human figures and faces. So I think I was trying to also use references. Then I thought it was a good idea to go back to oil pastels and scribble all over. The sketch on the left. Okay. The sketch on the left is from when I went to the Dutch Design Week, and the whole exhibition was set up in this basement sort of area. It was very dimly lit and dingy, but I saw this one guy whose aesthetic was super cool, super pretty. He was wearing these pearl necklaces all layered up, and they looked so good. And I had to, and he stayed in my memory for that whole day. So when I got home, I sketched that out, and I had this one sticker that I had collected from some time. So I thought I could make this scene out of that. Someone who is reaching out from a painting frame, and this guy wearing his pearls is also reaching out to her. And there's a sketch of David and Rose on the right. This was when I was making little doodles, and I thought I can make that into a little animation. So it's like the different ages of a woman, I guess. On the right, I made a painting for one of the classes in university. Our topic was about synthetic drugs, so we had to make a print or a painting about that, and this was my take on it. Another acrylic painting on the back of a pizza box, because that cardboard is the best to paint on, I think. Then I thought I should move on from crayons, and I started using more brush pens. So instead of just using a black brush pen, which I used to do before, I also picked up a grey brush pen for shadows and midtones. So I was using 2 brush pens and micro tip pens for sketching. But I guess I did go back to crayons. I don't know what it is in the sketchbook. I just have so many crayon work. There's another portrait of David. Then this was a sketch from the library cafe that we used to go to. And I'd gone there to work once, so I was sketching out something. And this is the room that we lived in. This is Sylvie and Meena from the time when I think we were going to the Dutch Design Week. So while we were in the train, I sketched them out. I was making some random doodles and I thought I can make that into a book. So I made these doodles of disfigured creatures and I'd written some text along with it, and I made that into a small book. So printed it out, bound it together on my own and made it. Then we used to have these weekend dinners together, like some 12-14 people, like 18 of us. I think we used to all have dinner together, and people used to cook from their like special dishes from their home. So I noted all that down. Then then this was a sketch from when I was on video call with my 2 friends from home. Another receipt from Ted's. I don't remember going to Ted's. This was a lino cut print that I had made from the lino cut little session that Charlotta had taken in our kitchen. This was just a test print, and then I printed a cat sitting by a window in pink and purple. Some more notes. I think these were sketches for university. And then David made these postcards, and I think he wanted to make a series out of it, but this is the first of the shitty postcard series. And then the next one opens like a box, like a popcorn box. The packaging that I hoarded from there. Then there are a few more postcards, prints, and a bookmark from a few museums and Shakespeare and Company. Yeah. So my room looked like this while I was there. I'd put up a lot of prints on the side, and I'd taken them all out and I collected it in my sketchbook. So this was one of the lyrics that I think I was obsessed with. And then a sketch of Komal, some more sketches and doodles. That's my name. That's me. This is another sketch that I had made while we were sitting in the kitchen. And it's on a pizza box. Of course. This was I was using some crayons on some random textured paper. And I think I was just angry. So I wrote Fuckman. Some sketches that I made on post-its while we used to be in class. And then pictures that my friend gave me. This was a sticker from one of the cafes that we went to. Two pictures. Another sketch. Some more post-its and a few receipts from the time I think we had gone to Amsterdam. This was the key stamp print that David had given us. Then another train ticket. I think the sketchbook is done. Oh, this is the Rezo prints that I made. The sketch was in the other sketchbook, but this is how the print came out. I love the colors. I love the blue that I love it. I love it. I could have, I think, added more colors or maybe even more layers of colors, but I think because I was trying it for the first time, doing it like changing the color thing thrice itself was a lot for me. So, but yeah, this is my little, it's not so little,